student, today we are learning a next family from the subclass Gamopetalae. The name of the family is Acanthaceae. As earlier we studied the systematic position according to Bentham and Hooker. This family also systematically divided by Bentham and Hooker in the division Phanerogams, subdivision Angiospermi, class Dicotyledon, subclass Gamopetalae because the petals are united, series Bicarpellate, there are two carpels in the seed, order Personales and family Acanthaceae. Now we will see the distinguishing characters of this particular family. The plant belongs to this family are having a habit herbs and very few are shrubs, but generally the plant shows the herb habit. The stem is aerial, sometimes it may be underground and tuberous in case of the some genera, erect or climbing, cylindrical or angular, branched, hollow or solid, woody or herbaceous, may hairy or spinous. There may be presence of hairs on the surface of stem or spines. The leaves are simple, colline, ramal, exstipulate. There are absence of stipules, petiole or sessile. Opposite, simple, pinnately lobed, mostly entire, glabrous and with a unicostate reticulate venation. Inflorescence generally a spike, terminal axillary, sometimes solitary. Flowers are bracteate, pedicellate or sessile. Bracteoles are also present. Bracts and bracteoles are spinous. Complete zygomorphic means you have a one plane, through that you will get only two equal halves. Bisexual, hypogynous. Tetracyclic means there are presence of four parts and variously colored. Sepals 5 or 4, outer 2 large and inner 2 small. In large one is often spinous. Corolla petals 5, Gamopetalous, bilabiate, imbricate, irregular, variously colored. Stamens 4, all stamens are fertile. In some, 2 fertile and 2 remain non-fertile or sterile, called as staminose. They are epipetalous. Gynoecium bicarpellaris in carpus, superior, bilocular, ovules 2 to many on axial placentation. Nectariferous disc on which ori is seated. Fruit capsule with 2 chamber, dehisce elastically by 2 valves and shows the insect pollination. These are some figures. That figures are showing you more information regarding this family. This is one of the medicinally important plants belongs to this family. The name of the plant is Adathoda vesica. Locally this plant is called as a adusa. You can see this is a hugely branched shrub and it bears a opposite decussate entire colline leaves. Petioles are present and inflorescence in racemose manner. Then this is a single flower. You can see in the single flower the corolla found united into 2 halves. The one half is prepared by a union of 3 petals and one another half is prepared by two petals. So that way it forms a bilobed structure. There are two stamens. There are two stamens in this particular family. In this particular plant, the Tiesopori shows whorls on axial placentation. This is a flower, dissected flower showing calyx and vori stigma. This is what a floral diagram of this particular family. We will come to that floral diagram. You can see the outermost whorl is united, but they are present in a imbricate manner. Bracts and bracteoles are present. You can see these two lateral symbols are for bracteoles and lower one is for bract. Stamens, in this particular plant there are two stamens, other are staminode. Then petals 5, they are present in twisted estivation. Bicarpellary syncarpus gynoecium and ovules on the axial placentation. This is what one of the common plant planted in the garden. These are some another example of this particular family. This is what a Cassandra plant. In Marathi it is called as a aboli. This is what a flowering twig. Then this is another plant of this family. The name is Barleria. This is what one of the wild plant. In Marathi this plant is called as a Katikoranti. Then you can see in the rainy season in all kinds of forest we can see this particular plant. This is commonly called as Karvi. The botanical name is Strobilanthes callosus. So these are some important plant belongs to this particular family. Now we will see the economic importance and common plants of this particular family. This family has got economic importance because of the presence of some medicinal and ornamental plants. From that, there are some plants which are medicinally highly important. For example, the plant botanically named as a Adathoda vesica. In Marathi it is called as a Adusa, important on cough and bronchitis. So there is a Adusa syrup, cough syrup is available in the medical stores. That is what obtained from this particular plant. And Barleria prionitis, important in cough and inflammation. This is also having the same property. So following are some of the ornamental plant. Crocendra, in Marathi it is called as a aboli. Eranthemum nervosus, then Strobilanthes, Barleria species. All are the ornamental plants of this particular family. So because of these plants, this family has got some important. Even the plants occurring in wild, they also useful for the bee forage in the wild region. So today this is what our family belongs. This family belongs in the Gamopetalae because the petals are united. They form two whorls. The lower one is a larger and upper one is a small whorl. So bilabiate corolla is there. Then we saw some distinguishing character of this particular family. The plants occur in this family are mostly herbaceous. Rarely they are shrubby plants. Leaves are simple, opposite, decussate, petiolate. The stem may be hairy. Then we saw the floral diagram of this particular family as well as floral formula of this particular family, and we also seen the economic importance of this particular family. So the plants which are useful as a medicine, that are what Adathoda vesica and Barleria prionitis. So medicine on cough and inflammation is obtained from this plant, and these are the ornamental plants used for plantation in the garden. From this Crocendra is very common. In Marathi it is called as a aboli. So this is what our today's family Acanthaceae. Thank you.